By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. He who is not contented with what he has, would not be contented with what he would like to have. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our separate ways, I to die, and you to live. Which of these two is better only God knows. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. A system of morality which is based on relative emotional values is a mere illusion, a thoroughly vulgar conception which has nothing sound in it and nothing true. He is a man of courage who does not run away, but remains at his post and fights against the enemy. I decided that it was not wisdom that enabled poets to write their poetry, but a kind of instinct or inspiration, such as you find in seers and prophets who deliver all their sublime messages without knowing in the least what they mean. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. Where there is reverence there is fear, but there is not reverence everywhere that there is fear, because fear presumably has a wider extension than reverence. One who is injured ought not to return the injury, for on no account can it be right to do an injustice, and it is not right to return an injury, or to do evil to any man, however much we have suffered from him. Ordinary people seem not to realize that those who really apply themselves in the right way to philosophy are directly and of their own accord preparing themselves for dying and death. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm, then they might have an unlimited power for doing good. If all misfortunes were laid in one common heap whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be contented to take their own and depart. As to marriage or celibacy, let a man take which course he will be sure to repent. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share this to your friends, and subscribe the channel for more contents.